The time till the management give in to our demands.
And I believe you've received a note of support from the other unions.
That's right. Our comrades throughout the labour movement have given us their overwhelming support. It arrived not 5 minutes ago. It's from the COM, the EHO, the MEA, the TON, the CEY, the OUR, the DIN, the NER, the ISR, and the EADY.
Excuse me, could I have a look at that note?
Certainly.
Thank you. COM, EAH, come home at once, your dinner is ready.
Join us back here at Silverstone for this exciting British Grand Prix as the leading pack comes into view again. And oh dear, the British #1 Nelson Davretti is in trouble again and pulls into the pits for repairs.
Thank you, and welcome to the first Bobby Davro on the box. Oh, it's dead exciting, isn't it, eh? I feel just like a little kid. In fact, I think I've done something very childish. Anyway, it reminds me of when I was a kid. I was a horrible kid at school. I was the sort of kid, I used to stick breadcrumbs on the window with sellotape and watch a pigeon smash reds on the glass. You know But it takes me back, actually, because I used to love the kids' programmes on TV. Now, I don't know if you ever saw them. Do you remember the kids' shows? Like Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men? Or, as they're called now, the Crankies. Oh, yeah, have you seen them? Same ridiculous movements, ridiculous way of talking. Bill and Ben were just as bad. Oh, Bill and Ben, they were my first impression, Bill and Ben. I used to sit in the bath and go, and he went, flobba-lobby, flobba-lobby, lobby. A little weed. Do you remember Little Weed? Weed! We've all weed in the bath, haven't we? Come on. What other kid shows were there? The Wooden Tops. Remember the Wooden Tops? Hey, sad about them, you know. They all caught Dutch elm disease, you know, and were given a chop. Yeah, mind you, they're still on television. They played the sawdust on the floor of the Rover's Return. That's one of my first impressions. Spotty Dog. Do you remember Spotty Dog? He used to walk like this. You'd walk like that too if you had Dutch elm disease where he had it, I'll tell you. What other kids' shows were there? Trumpton. Do you remember Trumpton? That was a great show, Trumpton. They used to have a fire every day at Trumpton. There was only 3 houses. One of them was a fire station. Then there was Sooty. I always felt sorry for Sooty. I mean, that Matthew Corbett never cut his fingernails, did he? And there's Muffin the Mule. That's an offence now. You've got great... They're all puppets as well. All these famous kids' shows, puppets. Like, we've got all puppets on TV nowadays, haven't we? I mean, we've got Orville, Emu, Wogan. We've got... Roland Rat's another one.
Yeah, hello, Rexen. Roland Rex superstar here, yeah. I'm going to do for you now my latest impression. James Cagney. Thank you. You dirty human, you. Yeah. Did you get it, Errol?
Oh, I thought it was a load of rubbish, Roland. But my favourite kids' programme at the moment's got to be Rainbow. And, have you seen it lately? Zippy, George and Bungle, they all sleep in the same bed. They do, don't they? So do Rod, Jane and Freddie, but you don't see that.
Hello. Welcome to Rainbow. On Rainbow today we're playing games. What kind of games, Jeffrey?
I've got a good game, Jeffrey. I've got a good game. Let's stick Bungle in the microwave.
We don't be so horrible, Jimmy. You've upset Bungle now, he's gone out.
Let's stick some more petrol on him, George. Goodbye.
Well, it's pink.
And it's hard.
And sometimes Daddy gets it out in the train.
All the other men.
And sometimes he gets it out in bed. And Mummy tries to help him with it.
Tomorrow in your sensationally super throwaway Sam, more kiss and tell stories from Samantha.
I don't want to talk about it.
It might help if you did.
Well, first he wanted me to take my top off.
Yes.
Then he wanted me to take my skirt off.
Go on.
And then he wanted me to take my bra and panties off and stand there with nothing on.
Well, isn't that what they normally want?
Not when they're reading your gas meter.
Yes, no nudes is bad news in the Sam.
Oh, no, my house! What am I going to do?
What, oh, my leads for sure, thine house has been put unto the torch, and all that is therein has perished and burnt.
What?
Aye, thy chattels that thou hast have around thee have been put unto the flame, and thou is left with naught that thou calls thine own.
You what?
Oh, woe, woe, verily I say unto you, woe, 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 and thrice again woe.
Commercial Union. We will make a drama out of a crisis.
Hello, and welcome to The Tube. No, sorry, The Tube's finished. This is, in fact, Junk, the new pop magazine programme full of really exciting features. Well, not so much features, more scars, really. OK, so a bit later in the show, we're going to be talking to Bob Geldof, who, fresh on the heels of Ian Botham's charity walk, will be embarking on one himself. Yes, good old Bob is going to be walking from Land's End to Florida, and only he can do it. Unfortunately, he won't be taking Paula with him. But it's been quite a year for AIDS. I've had quite a lot of AIDS myself. I've been watching Fashion Aid, Live Aid, Band Aid, I Fancy the Barmaid, and I've also had this Lucas Aid. And we're going to have our very own Bob Aid at the end of the programme, because we're going to have a little whip round and buy Bob a new shirt and a pair of jeans. But first, it's Junk Aid.
Well, I suppose this next interview could be somewhat embarrassing.
Couldn't be any more embarrassing than it usually is. Get on with it, you
As I was saying, the next interview could be somewhat embarrassing because I happen to know the saint, the god, the man. Hello, Bob.
Right, Paula, look, I want to get right to the point here, straight away. There's lots of people sitting at home watching this song, totally unconcerned about the many problems which affect our society. Terrible, terrible problems which can seriously warp the minds of innocent people.
So, Bob, what
And these problems are caused by one thing.
What's that?
Black lace.
The pop group?
Yep, they make these stupid party records like as a dude who come up and do the conga. I mean, have you any idea, right, how soul-destroying it is to see crowds of normally sane, mature people shaking pineapples from trees and grinding coffee? I mean, it's tragic to see, and nobody, not even the British government, seem to care about what's happening. So I'm begging you, right, to join me and never buy another party record. Tell your friends, tell your neighbours. I mean, we're talking about millions and millions and millions of brain cells dying every week, being rotted by these inane songs. The time to act is now, before it's too late.
Right, thank you, Bob.
And what about the birdie song? No, Gelda. And what about Ups Upside Your Head and Superman, eh? What about that record, eh? And what about Ross Abbott?
Well, I think that's blown the knighthood for another year, Bob. Anyway, finally, in conclusion, and to finish with, we've got a touch of neuralgia. Sorry, nostalgia. What is neuralgia? A pain. You haven't heard her sing yet. So here she is with a re-release of one of her old hits. Will you welcome, and you're welcome to her, the lovely Cilla Black.
I never write those hits anymore like I used to do. Songs like You're My World also are big, and it's for you. It makes me just feel like crying, baby, 'cause baby
because everybody has a special somebody. If all children were made the same, our job at Clark's would be a whole lot easier. We wouldn't have to specially train our fitters, or make a range of styles in whole and half sizes, or bother with 4-width fittings, or worry about building up to 3 months growing room into every pair. But children are individuals, and at Clark's we never forget that.
Oi! Oi! I can't get this to play.
There are many reasons why some records do not give adequate pleasure to customers.
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes the record is badly pressed.
Oh, yeah?
Other times the vinyl is of the wrong consistency, and occasionally even the listener's own equipment is at fault.
Oh, yeah?
But there's one very good reason why you can't get this to play.
Then why is that, then?
'Cause it's a T-shirt.
Which service do you require? Cash, statement, new checkbook, extended credit. Have some of that? Extended credit.
Christy, for £100. It's early. Do you want to take a guess?
Daddy's girl?
Daddy's girl is not
I'll get
right.
it.
Nick, you're back in play. Here's your next catchphrase.
Hello there, can I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry to trouble you, sir, but according to our detection equipment, you've been operating a television without having obtained a licence. Is this correct?
No, mate, no. You must have some mistake.
Then you won't mind if I come in, will you, sir?
No, not at all, not at all. Here, come on down. Oh, come in, come in.
Oh, hello.
No television, eh?
No, I was just telling this gentleman, love, we never had a telly, have we?
Oh, no. Anti-social things, televisions, aren't they? Oh, there's nothing wrong, is there?
No, nothing wrong. I'll just fill in my report, if you don't mind.
Oh, we don't mind. We won't make a drama out of a crisis.
Hardly a crisis, sir. I'll just finish this and be on my way.
Well, you started, so I'd finished.
Yeah, unusual not having a television these days, isn't it, sir?
Well, the trouble is they cost big money.
Perhaps you'd like a cup of coffee while you're working. Made with real Arabica beans.
Ah, you're tempting me.
She's like that, naughty but nice.
You quite sure you haven't got a television, sport?
Yeah, it's not a question of sport.
Oh, perhaps you'd like something stronger.
I bet he drinks Carlin Black Label.
You quite sure you haven't got a television?
Yeah, why'd you ask, mate?
I just keep recognising all these phrases.
Never mind, you could have a sandwich if you play your cards right.
Oh, thanks very much. Tuna.
Oh, do you want to change? We've got cheese.
Yeah, I'll change it.
Oh, right, we're going to change that tuna to a cheese. Right, I think this kind of sandwich over here, my lad. Right, we've got cheddar or gorgonzola. Do you want to stick with the cheddar or go higher? Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. He's got another tuna. You don't get nothing for a pair.
Not in this house.
Come here. There's more. Would you like a cream cake?
Let's face it, Mr. Kipling does make exceedingly good cake.
Yeah, they're tasty, tasty, very tasty.
They're very
tasty.
You have got a television, haven't you?
No, honestly.
Then why have you got an aerial?
Because Ariel gets you white. It's really white even without the boil wash. Top manufacturers recommend it. Look!
Surprise.
Don't be a plonker, Daphne.
Now, listen carefully, because I shall only say this once. You've had the good life, but now you're at the crossroads. We had question time, but now you've got to face the bill, because it's the end of the tube for you, and that's life.
Oh, blankety blank.
What's going to happen to us?
Well, it's either going to cost your family fortunes, or it's porridge for the pair of you. You'll be hearing from us, so it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him. Good night.
Good evening, and welcome to Midweek Sports Night. On Sports Night tonight, international boxing, and an interview with that great Welsh boxer, Sugar Diabetes. There's pistol shooting from Ireland with champion Ricochet. And we were hoping to bring you highlights of the Irish international water polo team, but unfortunately, all their horses drowned. However, we have got skiing, plus a full roundup of the night's results right at the end of the programme, so you're forced to keep watching until then. And now now we go over to somewhere in Switzerland where all those fancy ski buffs go for their winter holidays.
Well, Harry, visibility is a bit tricky here, but thankfully the men's downhill is going ahead as planned. And there we see Johnson's split time of 1:58.32, which is the time to beat. Oh, well, isn't this exciting? A little clock has just appeared on the right-hand side of our screen. Incredible. It's all happening here, and I understand that Franz Klammer is on his way down. We can't see him as yet. And there's Klammer's clock. Yes, I can just see it above the split time. A magnificent view there of Klammer's clock. I still can't see Klammer, but it's going to be really exciting to see if this clock stops inside 1:58.32 or not. And the clock is still ticking. Remarkable, really. What a clock. This is one of the great clocks. I've seen some clocks in my time, but really, this one just keeps on ticking. Yes, ticking.
And now we find out how the ban on alcohol is affecting clubs in the Football League.
Well, quite frankly, Fred, you know, the ban on alcohol has helped us no end here at the club.
So, you mean the behaviour of the supporters has improved?
Oh, no, the behaviour of the players. I mean, Dodsey and Joxey's driving has improved beyond belief. Mind you, they are the only two that have kept their licences.
Well, all evening, we've been enjoying a memorable night's athletics at Crystal Palace. And on the track next, it's a Metropolitan Police relay race. The first competitor carries the baton as far as the second competitor, and then he hits him with it. But before that, we've got a very important guest waiting down on the track to talk to us.
Soldo, great race. You must be well pleased with the result. Another British and Commonwealth record. And with an ace of the world record, too. Soldo, anything you want to say after such a great performance?
Yes! Why can't any of you guys give anyone a chance to get their breath back before you start asking you stupid damn questions?
Well, nearly at the end of the programme now, but before we go, just time to let you know about a couple of things that we've got in store for you next week. We'll have highlights of this year's small bore championships, where the favourite to win is Paul Daniels. There's a real treat for boxing fans when we've got a real battle on our hands. Yes, we'll be talking to two London heavyweights and trying to understand them. Subtitles are on Oracle. And now finally, there's results we promised you at the start of the programme, and which you've all kept tuned in to hear. But, sorry, we've run out of time, so until next week, good night.
Can I help you, darling?
Oh, yes, dear. Actually, I'm looking for something for my son. He's been a little bit ill lately. He needs cheering up.
Yeah, all right, then, what about this one? Lots of blood, gore and horror in this one.
Oh, what's that one called?
Boy Scouts Death Camp.
Oh, no, come on, he is 13, you know.
Oh, sorry, darling, yeah, 13, Oh, what about this one? Yeah, this one's all about two second years who go berserk in the school canteen.
Oh, that sounds good. What's that?
I spit on your gravy.
No, I don't think that's really his scene. Have you got anything else?
Well, I've got this one. It's a bit nasty, this one.
Oh.
This one contains gratuitous violence.
Yes.
Scenes of unchallenged terrorism.
Oh, I think you like that.
And drug-induced riots.
Oh, definitely. What's that one called?
Grange Hill.
She comes out at Halloween and she scares people. And if she doesn't like you, she turns you into a frog. And she's surrounded by whimpering toads.
Is there a last request you wish to make before we shoot you?
Oh, yes, fish and chips, please.
Very good. Fish and chips. And you?
Can I go for them?
I've always loved to sing, but I had to wear these glasses because I couldn't see a thing. My vision's really hazy, I haven't checked a fall. Without them I'm quite blanket, sure I can't see a sort of. When I tried to play without them, I couldn't make a sound. I played for 15 hours, but I had the damn lid down. When I played at Wembley, I really looked a fool. I was singing to the back cloth, sure I can't see a sort of. All my pins are wizard, though they look absurd. I must admit it, without them it's all blur.
striker late last night. He kicks off at 3 p.m. And I hope we don't lose another game again. And all the tactics I don't understand. Just enjoy this football game. I'm a sucker man. I wish I was playing. But I think it's gonna be a long, long time to what we win the cup, and then you'll find we play as bad away as when at home. Oh no, but we're soccer man. Sitting in this rotten ground alone. Soccer man, sitting in this rotten ground alone. Soccer man, sitting in this rotten ground alone. I have got the cash for almost anything, a brand new Maserati or a diamond ring, but never mind the money. Cause every time I lift my head up, all I see is skin. When I was so much younger, it was my delight to shampoo and to brush my hair most every night. But now I wear a boater, I can hide the fact. Instead of buying loads of pearl cream, I buy turtle wax.